Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. This vlog is totally off the cuff. I don't know what we're doing today. Eric is going for a run. That's as far as we've gotten, and I know that I have to ride at some point today. I think right now I'm gonna start up the 3D printer and start printing out pieces for a game that I found online that I might have mentioned a few weeks ago. It's called Tack. It's from a book, because I'm a nerd. But they have given the rules online and they've put a board online that you can print, but I am going to 3D print the pieces so that we can try it out before we buy a fancy version of it, because they have some really nice versions. I just don't know if it's going to be an Eric kind of game, and since we have the 3D printer, I might as well just print out the pieces because they're easy to print. I have no idea how long this print is going to take, and since I'm printing all of the pieces for white at the same time to do a 5x5 game, it could take all day. It says 13 hours and 32 seconds versus 7 hours and 25, or 13, yeah, exactly, 7 hours. So the 7 hours is the lower res one. Should I just do it? Should I just do lower res? So if I print it at the lower res, it'd be done by 4:30, but we're going to the soccer game this afternoon, so we wouldn't be here for me to switch anything out. If we print it at the higher res, it'd be 13.5 hours. So that would be 10 o'clock tonight, 10:30 tonight. Would I start another print before going to bed? Maybe. All right, let's do the higher res since sounds like a plan. All right, we're gonna do the higher res. Apparently today is just gonna be weird project day because I'm like itching to do some projects. So I'm gonna work on some other projects too, and you know, we're gonna get creative around here. Also, it's another hot, gorgeous day out. It's so sunny and bright and gorgeous. God, I don't want to ride today. I was just thinking it'd be so nice if we could go sit in the park this morning and like hang out. I mean, I could, but I also need to work out. So the other thing that I've been thinking about doing for a little while, I kind of want to paint some miniatures. I kind of hate myself for saying that out loud, because I gave Eric a bunch of shit when he originally was like, hey, let's paint miniatures. And I was like, really? That's like a thing that super nerds do. Like, I was very dismissive, and then we did it once. It is very tedious and time consuming, but the results look amazing if it's done well. I've been thinking about doing the Blood Rage pieces, so I think I'm gonna get started today with these freaking guys. Check these guys out. They are redonkulous. Okay, so I'm giving myself a half an hour tops to work on this because then I need to go work out. I can't use this as an excuse to not work out, and if I don't work out this morning, I'm gonna be really annoyed that I have to work out this afternoon. So I'm gonna work for a little bit, work out, take a shower, and then I can come back and work more if I want to. But this is not gonna be all consumptive. That's my promise. Alright, I told you guys I was gonna force myself to stop. Here's as far as I've gotten so far. It's only been 20 minutes. He's supposed to be a frost giant, so I'm gonna make him blue. Obviously I did the rock first, because that looks really freaking cool. And then I've started painting his body, his base coat of blue. And that was as far as I've gotten. So I got changed to work out, and I went to check the 3D printer to make sure that it was printing okay before I hopped on. It was not. It's good that I looked. It didn't print anything. I don't know why. It looks like the plate and the extruder, which is what pushes out the plastic filament, weren't touching, so it didn't have anything to print on. So I guess I have to align the level of the build plates. Leveling is complete. It took about 5 minutes to do. Super easy. Post-workout, post-shower, I think it's time to start painting a little bit more, so I'm gonna do that, and then it'll be lunchtime, and the printer is working. It looks good. Check this out. So those are gonna be all the different pieces. Don't they look nice? Well, they don't look like anything right now. They just look like rectangles. But I think they're gonna look really good. All right, guys, I found it's way too hard to try to tape the painting while I'm doing it. I am covered in paint. I was using my hand as like a palette, but it looks good. I'm pretty happy with my frost giant. Do you wanna see? It looks pretty cool. So maybe I need a little bit more definition on the face, but he definitely is hurling rocks at people. He's got some pretty cool armbands. It's snowing where he is, so there's a little bit of snow on him. He's got brown pants. You know, he looks pretty good. I think once he dries a little bit, I may go back in and do a little bit more on his face. I did his teeth, and I tried to put some eyes in there, but it's a little tough. He is sort of one color. I should have maybe made his hair a little lighter. But yeah, I think it's a good first attempt at these larger miniatures. I've had lunch. The printer is still printing. I don't think I'm gonna paint anymore today. I think I'm gonna wait, give it some time, and then I'll move on to the next one, which is like the Hydra. What is it? Sea serpent, sorry. So I'm not gonna paint all day today. I think I'm gonna play a little Civilization for a little while. Eric is doing VR. I might get in there for a little bit and do it. And then we have the soccer game this afternoon, I think at 4. So just a little bit of time before we have to head out and go over to Yankee Stadium. Eric was screaming and shouting as he was playing, and I thought something was wrong, and I came out from the computer room because I was like, oh my God, are you okay? And he was like, yeah, it's just a game. So Eric just got me to try this crazy new archery game that he got because he knows that I like archery. It was silly fun and silly freaking hard. It was really hard. It was surprisingly challenging, but very fun, and I'll probably play it again. So we're in the sun. I think I have about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes before I'm gonna have to go stand up in the shade because have you ever got, like, you guys see how pale I am, right? I didn't wear sunscreen. This is gonna end badly for me. Eric will turn nice and brown. Me, I'm gonna turn the color of my shorts. We moved to the shady section. Although we waited 40 minutes, so I'm feeling a little pale.
You might actually look like we're together.
That'll never happen. The view from the other side.
There was no time. Stoppage was over. They didn't blow the whistle. This is what happened.
Alright, we're headed back home. It's been a great day. I can tell I have a sunburn. Can you tell I have a sunburn? Alright, I might not have a sunburn. I don't know. All I do know is that it's a good day and I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go home and chill and leave it there.
Sour Skittles. Emma's not a fan of sour. They're not that bad.